Think before you speak.
I just got the last time I told you.
I heard that.
Your mother told me that you told her the secret I told you not to tell me.
Welcome back to another edition of Lip Service on Bent TV. My name's Simon, and I'm here with my lovely panel, Nate, Jessica, and Craig. Now, we're going to start with something quite a serious one tonight. Straight into it. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay. Our caller was a 30-year-old woman, married, also partnered with a woman, and 3 months pregnant with their first child. She's a little bit taken aback by the public reaction. Congratulations are very quickly followed by detailed questions about the mechanics of their pregnancy. We think those details are private. Why does it matter how we got pregnant? How do we deflect the questions politely?
Yeah, difficult one, isn't it?
It is a difficult one because I think people are curious, you know, to try
With
and
good
work out.
intentions. It's not, you know,
A lot of the time,
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
with good intentions. But it is a private issue, and they certainly shouldn't feel they have to talk about how it's happened. I mean...
And I suppose it depends on who's asking. So if it's another couple who maybe they actually want to get pregnant, it would be completely different than a random person on a train. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of, it might be dependent on who's asking the question. So if it's a couple, then maybe, you know, that's a bit different, and maybe just, you know, give a little bit of information, do a nice thing, sort of share that. But then if not, then just say, oh, well, we got pregnant.
Perhaps they could prepare a little fact sheet to just give to people.
Yeah, birds and the bees.
I like that.
Yeah.
This is how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
I guess the natural assumption is that there'd be a father involved in some capacity. So that
Donor.
yeah, or donor.
That's probably
yes.
That's
yes.
probably a
yes.
very clever assumption.
Sperm is needed at some stage, I believe.
in
Our medical expert could probably
Is it
help us
true?
out with
Most
that.
of the time, yes.
Yes, most of the time.
Who knows?
Yeah, so it's come from somewhere.
Yeah.
And ended up somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's basically the end of it.
And I think if, you know, this couple, people are asking with bad intentions and wanting to, you know, be inquisitive and, you know, invade their personal information, then they just say, no, I'm not, you know, going there.
But in
None
the
of
interest
your
of trying to
business.
sort of educate other people who might actually be interested or
yes,
maybe thinking of, following a similar course of action.
Yes, like Nate says, it depends on the inquiry.
The context of the inquiry.
Yes.
Okay. So perhaps a fact sheet preparation?
Yes.
Good idea.
Depends on the context of the situation as to whether, you should tell them to get stuffed or perhaps, give them some information to help them out. Alrighty, I think that's, let's move on to something slightly less heavy. Now, where's the next one? Here we go. Oh, sorry, slightly less heavy. Perhaps I should retract that. Oh no, let's do it. I'll go to the one. This one's about tonight. Tonight, I tell my girlfriend of 3 years that I'm not ready to get married. She is. Even though that means we will be spending a year or so in a long-distance situation without the level of commitment she's looking for. I want to stay together, but she's told me very clearly without marriage, it's not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
When did she write this in? That's what I want to know. It's tonight's the night. We might have missed the boat.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah, well.
point.
So sorry.
yeah. Sorry about that. Never mind.
Still, you haven't given us much time,
Thanks for
really.
that, eh?
I think, you know,
Good,
perhaps a negotiation with your partner, you know. I know it seems an ultimatum, but I think these things, there's a middle ground for this sort of stuff, isn't there, surely? If the relationship can survive.
Because it's a bit cut and dry
And
to
very,
say, look,
very
it's got to
cut and dry,
be...
ruthless.
Long distance never works.
Oh, it'll all end in tears.
It'll all end in tears.
It'll all end in tears.
Could work.
Could work.
Never.
Long distance
They've
can
got
With
work.
these
3
sort of
years
ultimatums.
behind them. They've got 3 years behind them. I think, that's...
Show me a long distance relationship that's ever lasted.
Angie and Brad.
Ever.
Show me one now.
Show me one.
No.
Show me one. Do you know of one?
Not off the top of my head.
Give me some time. I might be able to find one somewhere.
I want one from
Oh, my friend, Sue.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sue.
Sue.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is
Long
Sue
term-
real?
No. But I'm sure that if she was, she would have been in a long-term relationship.
Right.
Long distance. And it
Long
was
term,
fine.
long distance.
Yeah.
And where did they live? Sue and her friend?
Peru and here.
Ah, Peru.
Nice,
right.
nice.
Was her friend
That's-
Peruvian?
Yes.
It's a very
Right.
long...
How was the language barrier?
Oh, it's not an issue.
Not an issue, right. So Sue
Language
spoke
of love.
Is there a Peruvian? Is it? What is Spanish? What do they speak there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Can you call Sue, please? So we may have missed the boat on that particular problem, but so apologies. So please, can you get your problems in a little sooner rather than leaving it to the last minute? We can't possibly give you a view in such a short time scale. All right, let's just here we go. We had that one last week, didn't we? Yeah, so we won't do that one. I feel my girlfriend, she's told this person, their girlfriend, their partner, has told them that she's having bi-curious feelings.
Oh.
She's a little bit concerned about the future of the relationship and should she continue the journey with her bi-curious partner.
Okay, so the partner's a male or the partner's a female? Do we know that? Do we know if the partner's a male or a female?
2 girls.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah, and she's having some thoughts about
One of them is.
men, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes.
That's-
Bi-curious.
It's
that's
just
what that
yes.
is.
It usually goes the other way. That's what I'm
Trying
thinking.
to work out whether
Diversity
to...
here.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So she's trying to work out whether she supports that, maybe goes on the journey with the partner.
Or maybe lose her, if it turned into something more, I suppose, or... I would assume that's the problem. I mean, I'd feel a little bit uncomfortable.
I suppose it depends, because is it just attraction without... Because, I mean, I think that if you're in a relationship, you are going to be attracted to other people at other times, and it's whether you act on that attraction or not. So if there's
the issue,
feelings and things without the action, or if they talk about it and there is going to be action, or whatever, it's a communication thing. And I think if they're both open and communicating well, then it's not going to
that
be
old chestnut again, isn't it? Yeah, it comes up over and over again. Communication.
Yeah.
I think, look, that's the problem with all of these questions, isn't it? They haven't even had a chat first.
Yes. And they don't contact us soon enough.
No.
As in the last call.
Well,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
yes,
we
yeah.
can't really help there. So they have to communicate.
Absolutely, yes.
And it's about whether they act on it. But obviously, she can potentially act on it if communication and the agreement has been reached.
They need to discuss whether they're going to have an open relationship and what if they're bringing other people in, for bi-curious satisfaction. Then maybe she could be okay with that. Maybe I don't know.
So it's all about communication, as is lip service. We'll see you next time.